Shit, what's going on? This is letting you know all about the kicks, man. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on the button, man. We out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put the link in the motherfucking description. We ain't gonna be here too long. More harm. We gonna be here too long. We wanna rest in peace to my man, Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? And his girl Gigi, man. It's crazy to see this shit a year. These niggas been dead for a year. This shit's sad as hell, man. I just want to do a dedication to my boy Kobe Bryant. I do got them Iverson 3s coming next week. I always ordered them shit today. Got a good deal with them shit for $180. Everybody wanted $250 for them shit. That's when you gotta look around. You gotta look around. Got them on eBay, so they should be coming soon. Next week they should be here. Turn this down a little bit. And we just talking about a few things, man. How everybody doing today, man? Everybody doing good? It's fucking snowing over here. I want to get this video out because I'm about to be watching movies over for the rest of the night, man. I'm definitely gonna be watching movies over the rest of the fucking night. I want to talk about a few things, man. My boy Trey Songz beating up the cops and shit. That's what they saying he did for not wearing a mask. Trey Songz. If that's true, I haven't really got the rest of the details. If you actually see my video, you know what I mean. What's good? What's good? What's good? Trey Songz, my nigga, you out here wilding, my nigga. You out here beating cops up again. Trey got a song. Trey Songz. He beat up a few cops before. He got away with that shit. But this 2019 Trey Songz. This ain't 2014. See, I wanna pour a little Hennessy for my boy Kobe, man, but I don't want to get my floor dirty, and I forgot to get a cup to pour a little bit for Kobe, man. But we're gonna drink a little Henny for Kobe. Rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi and everybody was on that plane, man. To see you dead, man, it's crazy as fuck. We heard you was coming out with your sneaker line. You was leaving Nike. You know, I don't know how soon you was gonna leave Nike, but you was working on your shoe. And all these fake ass Kobe Bryant fans that hate Kobe. Why? I want to understand. How can you hate a basketball player because he's good? How can you hate a basketball player? We're going to get to the Henny. How you going to hate a basketball player because he's the greatest? Let me go get my cup. I'll be right back. Just give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Hold up. I forgot to put my shit in the description. Hold on. We got to do our shit here. We got to pop our shit out. Here we go. Forgot to do that. Give me 30 seconds real quick. We about to do something real quick. I got to go grab my shit real quick. Hold up. And we're gonna get on this shit. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here too long. We're gonna be over here for a couple minutes, and we're gonna be off this bitch. I just want to talk about Kobe, man. I supposed to got up here earlier, man. I apologize to everybody. Supposed to got up here earlier. I had to go do some shit real quick. But hold on. Here we go. Hit you with that 30 seconds. We back. I had to go get a cup, man. Gotta pour a little bit out for my boy Kobe, man. Rest in peace. This shit crazy, man. See my boy Kobe dead. Shit crazy. Let's sip a little bit of Henny. Let's do what we do. Just a little bit. We don't want to get too drunk. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. It's for you, Kobe. Rest in peace. I know you in heaven right now, you and your daughter. And I wish you was still alive, man, because you had a lot of things going for the black people. We was gonna do a lot for the community. But shit just don't work out the way. God always have a plan for everybody, and everybody got a time. I guess he had a time for Kobe to leave at 40. When Kobe retired, when he died, 41. Yeah, 41. They had the guy. That was his stamp. God don't make mistakes, man. You know what I mean? I still think it was a mistake, but we can't make that judge because we ain't Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We just human ass people. This is for you, Kobe. Henny's good. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Rest in peace to my boy Kobe. I don't understand how people can say they hate Kobe, they hate LeBron James. How can you hate greatness? You know what I'm saying? How can you hate greatness? I had to say it 3 more times, man, because Kobe didn't do nothing to you. I know people who met Kobe, and they say Kobe was one of the nicest dudes they ever met, man. You know what I'm saying? They ever met. So people, when they get to know you, they might hate you at first, and then when they get to know you, then they be like, damn, he's a cool man. You know what I'm saying? And Kobe was a hungry player, man. I watched Kobe came in the league in '96. Didn't know that much about him, just knew he was getting into the end of, you know what I'm saying? And I know Charlotte, y'all so much regret. Y'all regret trading Kobe. I know y'all do. You traded him for Tony DeVos. Don't get me wrong, Tony DeVos is a legend. He's not gonna make it to the Hall of Fame. But he played for Tony DeVos played for the Lakers. Where he was up there with Magic when they went to the finals in '91 and all that. But I know y'all regret trading him. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. Jerry West is one of the best GMs you could ever put on this fucking earth. Every team he goes to, they wins. He's like 90 years old right now. He maybe got no wish, no bad luck on him. He might got another 5, 10 more years left. Maybe 5 more years. I think he's like 85, 87. He's around there. You know what I'm saying? But he's a genius, man. He was one of the greatest basketball players back in the 60s and 70s. He only won 1 championship. He could have won more championships, but at the time, Boston had a team. The Boston in the 60s and the 50s, their team was good. So nobody could really beat them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They had Lakers had a lot of opportunities to win championships with them, but it just came up short every fucking year. They won in the 70s, but people didn't really count that because they didn't beat all the teams in the 50s and 60s. You know what I mean? So Jerry West always been a fucking good player. His logo, the logo you see on the NBA is the Jerry West. Y'all might not know that, but if you do your Google, Jerry West is the logo. Now they was asking Jerry West, you ever think somebody could take that spot? And he was like, yeah, Bron, Jordan, Larry Bird, people like that. But you got to leave that logo the way it is. You can't change the Jerry West logo. But want to say, rest in peace one more time to Gigi and Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? It's crazy to see this shit happen, man. But we just losing a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? We almost lost Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? We almost lost a lot of people, man. So we got to give everybody flowers where they're here, man. Because if you don't, you might not never get a chance to do it again. You know what I mean? Nobody didn't thought Kobe was going to die on a plane crash. Nobody thought that shit. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's Nova Pittman 286. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Legend Nova. If you want to donate to the Cash App, it's under restriction. If you want to give away $1, 50 cents, whatever, we salute. We give it all back to the channel. You feel me? But want to salute up. Want to shout out all my people too, man. Want to shout out my boy Jersey Deep. Want to shout out my boy Rob Dollar, Mr. Skinny, King Kicks, all them niggas, man. Cool Zone. Want to shout all y'all niggas out. Keep bigging it up. 2021, your channel's gonna keep on growing and growing and growing. Yeah, everybody doing big things. We almost hitting that 1,000 subscribers, man. I think we down like 20 or 22. So if y'all watching this live, man, tell your boys, man, just to subscribe to the channel, man, and show your boys some love. We almost hitting that 1,000 subscribers. Let's try to hit that 1,000 subscribers by the end of the week. I'm on vacation, man. I would like to throw a nice little party and get away some cash. When we hit that 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna be giving away $25 to 2 people. So just remember that shit. We're giving away $25 to 2 people. We're gonna be giving that to the Cash App live. So when we hit that 1,000, we 22 people short, man. When we get up to that motherfucking 1,000 subscribers, man, we gonna be hitting it real big. Now, Tom Brady made it to the Super Bowl again. He's the first quarterback in history to make it to the Super Bowl 10 times in a row. He beat Joe Montana. He beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest football players ever. He might not be one of the best throws ever, but he is one of the greatest football players ever. You got it. A lot of people don't like Tom Brady. They think he's a pretty boy. He whine too much, this and that. But the point is, Tom Brady is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You can't take that away from him. Now, I want him to win to show everybody that, listen, he didn't need the fucking Patriots. So I would like to see him win this shit. But I want Holmes to win too. I want my homeboy to win too. So it's a tough situation for me. I want both of them to win. You know what I'm saying? I would like them to get the back-to-back Super Bowl. We haven't had a back-to-back Super Bowl since the Denver Broncos. They won in 97 and 98. So we haven't had that done in a long time. We would love to see that done. Brett Favre had a chance to do it 96 and 97, but Denver beat him. That was a good game. I wish he would have won. I wish Brett Favre would have got 2 rings. Brett Favre was one of the quarterbacks in the game. Now, Rodgers talk about look like he's gonna retire. He seemed like he's down and shit. Hold up. I'm about to put this shit on the description. If anybody wants to join on the live, man, we about to put that in right now. So just give me a second. Let me copy the link. And anybody want to join the live, because I'm not going to be up here too long. I just want to dedicate this to my man Kobe. And anybody want to join and just, join the link. I'm about to put it up there right now. Just give me a second. Here we go right here. If anybody wants to join real quick and get up here, my nigga, there's the link. We out here sipping. I'm telling y'all now, this Blue Moon shit is one of the best beers I ever taste, my dude. A lot of beers is nasty. It tastes like fucking water. This shit right here, the Mingo, try the Mingo kind. I forgot the other kind name, but these shit right here, my man put me on these shit, man. These shit is the shit. For real. I drink these shit. Try not to drink them every day because I ain't trying to get a belly, but these shit is good as fuck. And always make sure you got your Henny. You always need your Henny. Always need your Henny. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the Henny on deck. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, man, anybody want to join the live before I get off this shit? Because like I said, this is to Kobe, man. We're going to be out here maybe another 20 minutes. And we just talking about Kobe, man. We just talking about Kobe right now, man. And it is what it is, man. It's crazy to see this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? To one of the greatest basketball players ever put on a pair of shoes. I always liked the Kobe. Kobe was one of them players that when you watched him in 2000, when he was hungry to get that championship, when he was like, 23, 24 years old. When he first came to the league, Kobe was on the bench for like 2.5 years. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Jones was the starter. And Eddie Jones was a fucking beast. I was mad when they trade Eddie Jones, but I respect Jerry Rice. He know what he was doing. He was not going to trade Kobe because he just trades players to get Kobe. And Kobe when Kobe got in that game, he had that instinct, man. He was not gonna let nobody stop him from doing what he do. You know, when you know you're gonna be great, a lot of these basketball players, they take their basketball game for granted. To be the best, you gotta practice every day. You gotta eat good. You gotta train good. And that's what Michael did. When Michael couldn't beat Detroit, he got a trainer in 89, 90. He was really good, but he needed to get bigger. He needed to get stronger. Because Detroit, basketball back in the day, I wasn't even watching basketball back in the day. I was, you know what I'm saying, young as fuck. But basketball back in the day was a tough sport, my dude. Football back in the day was a tough sport. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, basketball right now, it's easy to play basketball in the NBA. You can't touch dudes. You can't do this. You can't shove them. You can't do shit. You know what I mean? It's not the same basketball like it was 10, 15 years ago. The NBA changed that shit. And people say, oh, the NBA is soft right now. Yeah, it's kind of soft. You know what I mean? It's kind of soft. But, I mean, it's fun to still watch. I mean, I love seeing threes. I love seeing all that shit. I still like people to do the midway shooting, hitting them twos, man. But I play basketball. I wasn't the best three-pointer shooter. I shoot them twos, man. I get in that post. I post niggas up. I was a beast in ball, man. You know what I mean? That was my goal to hit the NBA. But, it just didn't work out for me. I started doing the street shit. I got a job after that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I graduated and it didn't happen. But if I would have kept on going, who never knows what would have happened. But on my school, when I went to school, the fucking basketball coach wanted to pick players that he had in his summer camp. So for you to get on that basketball team, nigga, you had to do everything you could do. And if you did everything you did, you barely maybe would get on the team. And that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? Chill out to my boy LeBron James scoring 46 points last night against Cleveland. He had a problem with them niggas. He went sick last night. He went ham. He is the GOAT. I'm not gonna say the GOAT over Jordan, but in this time, King James is the GOAT. You gotta give the guy his props. A lot of people don't like LeBron. And I don't understand how people don't like LeBron, my dude. LeBron is the man. I'm saying he's the man. You know what I'm saying? I see my nigga Mr. Skinny up here. I don't know what he's talking about, but he talking about Skip Go Hard. It's up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up with Skip, man? Skip. I don't know if that's true. We're gonna have to find out. But hold up. Yeah, but LeBron, man, and Kobe, we would love to see that in 2009. LeBron just came a little bit too short. The Orlando finals was okay with the Lakers, but we wanted to see that Kobe versus LeBron. They had the commercials. Remember the commercials with the cartoons? Like, the shit was funny as fuck. We thought we was going to get that. I didn't really watch that finals. I only watched like 2 games of it because I wanted to see the Kobe and LeBron. And LeBron and them just came a little bit too fucking short, man. It made me mad, man. But Kobe did his thing, man. He won without Shaq. People say he couldn't win the championship without Shaq. He did that. They say Kobe couldn't win an MVP. He won an MVP in the regular season. He should have won 2 or 3. Got robbed. You know what I mean? You gotta understand when Kobe was winning them championships with Shaq. It was amazing to watch. Don't get me wrong. New Jersey Nets in 2002 and 2003 had some good ass fucking teams. You had Kiddos. You had Jason Kidd. You had Kmart. You had Keith Red Horn. You had a lot of good fucking players on that team, and that team was just good. They couldn't beat the Lakers. Shaq was too much for them. Kobe was too much. But my bet out of them 3 championships, I'm saying in 2000, Kobe just took over. He went ham, and when I mean he went ham, when he played against the finals in Indiana, Kobe went ham. He missed 1 game because Jerry Rose won a fucking, and he admitted it on one of his lives. Like, yeah, I went over his feet to make him fuck his ankle up so he could miss a couple games. Like, why would you do that to a player? That's why you got to cheat, to try to cheat to win a championship. And now you wouldn't admit it now since he died. But, Kobe got him back again with that 81 points. He was playing against the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? So Kobe's the 2nd player in history to score 81 points. Will Chamberlain is 100 points, and nobody's going to beat that record. Nobody's going to beat that record. The closest one was Kobe. If Phil Jackson had taken him out the game, Kobe would have scored 100 points. He scored 100. It's crazy because Kobe had, like, now you see everybody buying Kobe sneakers. They was buying Kobe sneakers, but not the way they buying them now. It kind of died down a little bit. But anything that got a collab with Kobe, they buying it. Like, I just ordered the Iversons. I couldn't get the Iversons or the Kobe. You know what I'm saying? The Iversons, the questions, I got them shit coming. And they gonna definitely rock with this shirt right here. This hoodie right here, I'm gonna be rocking these shit. I'm gonna do it on foot of them bitches. They should be coming in a week and a half. So I can't wait till them Kobe's come. The Iversons Kobe/Kobe Iverson. Can't wait. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers wasn't buying no Kobe sneakers. I know when I was at the sneaker outlet, them Kobe Bryant sneakers was sitting on the shelf. I was getting Kobe Bryant's for like $40. For real. I sold a couple of them because I bought a lot of doubles. Like the Kobe's, I bought a lot of doubles. You know how you go to the outlet, you drive. My outlet from my house is like 45 minutes. You go to the outlet, and you're like, damn, I drove down here for nothing, and they don't got nothing. But they got the Kobe's. You bought the Kobe's. So I doubled up on a lot of Kobe's, and I ain't gonna front, when Kobe died, I sold a lot of my doubles. You know what I mean? I still got more doubles. I got a lot of Kobe doubles. Like, you can see right there. I got Kobe's right there. I got Kobe's in the closet. I still got like 20 pairs of Kobe's, but I got all doubles. You know what I mean? And out of when he died, I think I sold like maybe like 7 of them. And I still had like 30 Kobe Bryant sneakers because I collect all kinds of sneakers. I just don't collect Jordans. I collect Kobe's. I collect LeBrons. I collect Jordans. I collect Iversons. I'm not like you see my collection is all over the place. Like all this shit right here is all Jordans, and you got LeBrons. You know what I mean? And got some fucking Dennis Rodmans over there, and a few other sneakers, Barclays. Like you gotta have a different selection. You can't always collect all Jordans. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. Today is not talk about no bullshit. Today is all about praising boy Kobe, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got to salute my man. That's that, man. Like Kobe is the man. I want to get into a few things, man. What's up with that nigga Hollywood? 1K. I see you out there promoting your little shit, but you still selling shoes, B. Like you still selling shoes, my nigga. Stop lying. Like you still selling shoes. I don't understand how these niggas get on this YouTube shit and be lying. Like you know you still selling shoes. It's just like, oh, you trying to get all these plugs. I don't know why people need to like pay niggas $20 to get a plug. Fuck that shit, man. If you can't get the sneaker, pay that over retail price. But it's good sometimes if you could get connections and know people, yeah. But you gotta fuck with the same people, my nigga. Like Fireline, he's not selling shoes right now, but Fireline, that's one of the people you can buy. Fireline's expensive. He do charge a lot of money for his shoes. But if you want that shoe, you want to pay that price. You know what I mean? If y'all watch the playback on this live, let me know who y'all going for. Y'all going for Grady, Tom, or if you're going for Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want both of them to win the championship, but they both can't win. They gotta be one or the other. You know what I mean? I want Tom Grady to win because I want to tell these Patriots motherfuckers, like, listen, you should have just gave him that contract. You should have gave him that $25 million for 2 years. And that's about the Patriots. They so fucking cheap, my nigga. They like some Jews, man. They don't like to spend no fucking money. Like, it been over 10 years Tom Grady haven't got paid the money he should get paid. Tom Grady should be getting paid $40 million a year. It was only taking 10 or 15 just to make the team better. And what they do for you? They don't do shit. They ready to get rid of you when you get a certain age. And that's about football. Niggas, basketball the same thing. But football is even worse. But when you get a certain age, you get between 30 32, they say your football career is over. You don't got it no more. You're done. The longest people who got a chance to be in the league for a long time is a quarterback. Because quarterback is not going to really get hit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just to see Tom Brady go back to the Super Bowl, got a chance to win. Hope Antonio Brown could get a chance to play. We don't know that, but we hope. And we'll see. We'll see. But let's get started with this Kobe game again. The sneaker that made Kobe famous. Listen, when this shoe came out, everybody in my hood had this shoe on. Everybody. Let me go get it. Give me a second. Fuck, I forgot. The Kobe Bryant's in the closet. Damn, I thought I had the Kobe out there. I thought it wasn't there. I forgot. I took the Kobe's and put them in the other Kobe I wanted to show y'all was in the closet. Now I got offered to sell that shoe for $200. I had niggas offer me $150. I had niggas offer me $250. I had nigga offer me $230. And I just can't sell it, man. It's one of them Kobe Bryants that you got to keep in your collection, man. I remember when I bought that Kobe. I only paid $50 for that Kobe, and I bought that Kobe back in 2014. Where they were just giving away Kobe Bryant sneakers. You know what I mean? $50 for that shoe. So if I sell it, I still gonna make a $2 profit. I thought about it. But I got to keep that in my collection, man. Gotta keep that in my collection. Gotta pass that on to my little man or whoever. If I have another kid, gotta bet, listen, this is Kobe. Keep the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Kobe's the greatest, man. Like I said, I watched Kobe his whole career. Um, as a little kid watching Kobe, people in the school was like, "Yo, this nigga right here is gonna be a problem." And you could just tell how hungry he was to just basically get in the league. Like I said, his first 2 years, Kobe didn't really, he played, but he didn't play. He didn't start. Kobe didn't start in the NBA until like 1999, and he just went ham. He went ham. If Shaq was one of the greatest centers of all time, ain't nobody could stop that motherfucker. He was a fucking beast. If Shaq would have stayed in shape in that 2003 season, in that 2004 season, they would have won again. They would have won 5 championships in a row. And that's not trying to diss the Spurs, because the Spurs was good. Spurs knocked the Lakers out in 2003. They knocked them out. They knocked them out. That 2002 season going to 2003 season, the Spurs had knocked the Lakers out. Lakers could have made it to the finals again. Knocked them out. Then the Lakers came back. Gabby Payton, Carmelo. Carmelo got hurt the middle of the season. Then he tried to fuck with Kobe Bryant's wife, trying to make moves on her. Kobe had to put his hands on him. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, I'm gonna tell you about Kobe. He ain't no bitch. Kobe will put hands on you. He might lose the battle, but he can put hands on him. Kobe got his ass whooped a couple times. Y'all might not remember. Back in 99, 2000, or yeah, I'll say 2000. I don't remember what year it was. Let me say 2000 to 2002. Whenever Chris Charles was playing on the Knicks. Y'all might don't know who Chris Charles is. Google the shit. Chris Charles was nice. He not gonna never get no respect. He didn't have mad good years in the NBA, but Chris Charles was a dope. I don't know what happened after he went to the Lakers, after he left the Knicks, or he got traded or whatever. I gotta Google that shit, see what happened to him. But Chris Charles put his hands on Kobe, put the paws on Kobe. Yeah, that's the first time I ever seen Kobe got his ass whooped against Chris Charles. It had to be between 2001 to 2003, one of them years. But yeah, he gave Kobe a 2-piece. He gave Kobe a 2-piece. When I was a little kid, I remember that shit. Chris Charles for the New York Knicks put his hands on Kobe. But Kobe wasn't no bitch. Kobe was no bitch. You gotta think when Kobe came in the league, he was a rapper. Kobe could rap. Kobe was rap. He had a record deal with Columbia or somebody. He had a record deal. He had a group. But it didn't work out. Kobe was gonna go solo, but I guess he gave it up. But he had a contract. I think he signed for like $500,000. Kobe had a song with Brian McKnight on his album. I think it was Brian McKnight's 4th or 5th album. He had a song up there. He did the video too. I mean, Kobe could rap, but the best rapper in the NBA that sold the most albums of the NBA was Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal's first album was a classic. That shit went double platinum. His second album was dope, went platinum. Then he came with a third album that went gold. And then he came out with a 4th album that shit flopped. Well, Shaq is the only basketball player in history to ever have 2 platinum albums and 1 gold album. Ain't no other rapper did it. You know? That's just that. You know? It's as simple as that. Kobe was a player that he didn't want to be friends with you. He wanted to destroy you on the court. And that's the way you're supposed to be. All these players now, they are friendly with each other. They want to be friends with each other. They want to hang out with each other. Back in the day, niggas didn't do that shit. Back in the 90s and 80s, niggas wanted to destroy you. They didn't want to be friends with you. You know what I mean? They was friends with you, not on the court. Not on the fucking court. I didn't want to do this live this early, man, be honest with you. I wanted to do it later, but I got other shit to do. So I wanted to get this Kobe thing out the way. You know what I mean? If anybody want to follow me on TikTok? It's on the. You see this shit going by? Anybody want to follow me on Snapchat? The shit is right there. Anybody want to follow me on Instagram? It's right there. We trying to hit, like I said, when we hit this 1,000 subscribers, my dude, we are giving away $25 to 2 people in the Cash App. 2 people. You know what I'm saying? 2 people. And Kobe was the man, man. Kobe was he was good in defense. Everybody said, "Oh, he's the bootleg version of Jordan." Well, not the bootleg version, but like the Jordan. Yeah, he managed his career around Jordan. Who don't? Everybody stole something for Jordan, but Kobe just took it to the next level. Everybody like Penny Hardaway. When Penny Hardaway came into the league, I'd be fucking remember. When I was in school, niggas be like, "Oh, Penny's better than Kobe." And at the time, when Penny came in the league, Jordan just retired. Jordan won his championship, but he retired with that season that Penny played in the league. And Penny was a beast. His first 7 years in the NBA, he was a beast. Hold up. What's good? What's good? What's good? If you want to join the live before I get off this shit, holla at your boy, because I'm about to get off in a couple of minutes. We just talking about Kobe right now. But it's the link right there. Like I said, Kobe was the man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just gotta get the nigga his preps. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like Kobe. I don't like Kobe." Why you don't like him? Because he like to win? You won't call him a gunner? If the team ain't making no shots, give the ball to Kobe. That's why he'd be at the gym shooting 1,000 shots a day. That's why Kyrie Irving look up to Kobe Bryant. Or Bron look up for Kobe Bryant. Why do you think Bron went to the Lakers? They went to the Breakers because of Kobe, my nigga. Hold on. Yeah, Jordan was his mentor. He watched Jordan when Kobe was overseas with his father, because his father was a basketball player. His father played for which team? His father played for Philly. He played for, I think, the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? His father was good, but his father wasn't better than his son. You don't think that shit make you mad? Your son better than you? Kobe was a genius. Kobe was overseas a lot. Kobe didn't come to America until he was like, what, 12, 13 years old. That's why he doesn't speak Puerto Rican and all them countries and shit. He doesn't speak like 5 or 6 languages. The boy was smart. Fucking genius, man. God make great people, man. He was one of them great people, man. Now, anybody want to bring up the rape charge and all that? Listen, Kobe did not rape that chick. What happened with Kobe was he fucked that chick. She knew that he had millions of dollars, and she put a rape charge on the nigga. Right? They found like 4 or 5 semen in the bitch. By the time they did the testing, the bitch was a hoe. She was fucking all rich people, and she had people that she was fucking setting up all the time. You gotta watch them type of chicks, man. When you famous, you gotta make them bitches sign a contract. That's why you see the contract shit going on. Bow Wow will say he was Luke was the first nigga who started, but Bow Wow said he was the first nigga who started. Bow Wow said he lied so much. You know what I'm saying? Before we get off Kobe, but we're gonna get on Kobe. We're gonna get on Bow Wow. Bow Wow. Listen, I met Bow Wow. Y'all believe me or not, I met Bow Wow. I met him on 106 & Park back in 2012. I met him in 2012. I met the nigga. He cool. He a cool nigga. He a cool nigga. I still got the video. I post that shit on my motherfucking Snapchat, YouTube, whatever. I got the video for me. I think I got it on my YouTube channel. I met Bow Wow. I met the guests up there when they was starting a new show over, when everybody left. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow's a cool dude. The nigga short as fuck. I think like maybe 5'5" or some shit, 5'4". He's short as a motherfucker, but he cool as a motherfucker. Funny as fuck. Hilarious. When we was there, the nigga took pictures with everybody after the show was over. He was cool as fuck. He was a good dude. I'm not saying Bow Wow was a bad dude, but he lied too much. All that lying shit need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like Bow Wow was one of my I liked the Bow Wow when he was a little kid. But Bow Wow can't write no his songs no more because he don't got his ghostwriters. If you don't got JD writing for you or the Brat, who's gonna write for you? And he then was his ghostwriters. As simple as that. All that lying shit. Now you're making an album about all your exes. For what? We don't want to hear that shit. You had Sierra. I guess you wasn't man enough for her, so she had to fire you. You know what I'm saying? You had other rappers. You had other girls. You can't keep a girl in your life, man. You ain't putting that work in that bedroom. Oh, you just don't got it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But bro, Bow Wow, we gonna get on Bow Wow later on. I got a comment about that nigga. We gonna get on his ass later on. We wanna get that shit out, man, ass fool. Well, I see Skip Go Hard got repo. I don't know if that's true or not. But Skip Go Hard, man. I thought you got money. I thought you got money, man. You know? And Kobe Bryant, what niggas retire that year and score 60 points? I mean, he took like 30, he took like 30, 40 shots, whatever. 60 fucking points. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bow Wow is a clown, man. Don't get me, like I said, I met the nigga. He cool as fuck, man. When it come down, like, Bow Wow ain't hot no more. So Bow Wow's trying to find stuff to get into the media. Remember Bow Wow had that fake ass picture where he had the car and the jet, talking about that was his shit, and the nigga was first class on the fucking airplane Southwest? Come on, Bow Wow. All that money you made, I don't know how the fuck you broke. I'm not saying you broke, but I don't understand all that money you made. Like, come on, my nigga. You made a lot of money, man. All them tours and summer jams, you made a lot of money, my nigga. You shouldn't be struggling for no money. All the movies you made, and be spending money on stupid shit. I told you, y'all rappers, you're not, listen, rappers, you're not gonna be hot for a long time. That's about rappers. You're not gonna be hot for a long time. Rappers only gonna be hot for 5 years the most. Some people get lucky, like Drake, Jay-Z, all them niggas. Then you got some rappers who still hot, but stop doing drugs and fuck with their whole shit. That's different. But let's get back to my man Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I wish Kobe didn't retire in 2016. Because LeBron came 2 years later. That would have been nice to see Kobe and LeBron go at it. Be on the same team and shit. Well, it was time for Kobe to go. He was getting a lot of injuries done. He was getting hurt a lot. You know what I mean? But Kobe wasn't a person who would give up. You know what I mean? I'm glad he didn't ask for. He wanted to get traded to Chicago, maybe like 7, 8 years before the 20 years. I'm happy he didn't go nowhere. I'm happy he stayed the whole 20 years because there ain't too many players that stayed with the same team all their whole career. And Jordan did it at the time until he went to the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Ewing did 15 years with the Knicks the time he went to Orlando and Seattle. And I don't know why he did that. Keem Olajuwon should have just retired instead of going to the Raptors because you was not going to win no championship. So I don't know why you didn't just retire. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He asked for a trade. They traded him to the Raptors. That was stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? Turn this down. You know what I mean? So a player who stays with their team for their whole career is a blessing. It's good. You know what I mean? Ain't too many. Dwayne Wayne, he went to the Cleveland Cavaliers, went to Chicago for 2 years, so they went back to Miami. Still good, but you didn't stay the whole career. Kobe was one of them players. Dirk was one of them players. Like I said, Patrick was too. He went to Seattle and Miami, Orlando, and them teams suck at that time. But to see one player stay with one team is a good thing. It really is. You know, but to see this shit happen to this nigga, see him die at an early age. I mean, a lot of people die early. Don't get me wrong. A lot of famous people die early. You know what I'm saying? We can name a whole bunch of people who died in plane crashes and Aaliyah. We could add a whole bunch of people. But this one hurt real bad. And Aaliyah would have been what Beyonce was. She was ready the way Beyonce was already. Aaliyah was taking over the shit. To see her die in a plane crash, that shit was sad. 22 years old, dead. You know? We got to celebrate her. Her birthday was, I think, 2 weeks ago or last week. Salute to my girl Aaliyah, one of the greatest R&B singers in all time. R. Kelly made her a star. Believe it or not, if you could say, oh, R. Kelly married her, he did this, he did that, but R. Kelly wrote her first album. R. Kelly made her album the way it is. She went double platinum on her first album. And then she went double platinum again, which she got with Missy and Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? So Aaliyah was one of the greatest motherfucking in the game. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing great people dying is crazy. It really is. Seeing great people dying is crazy. Is real sad. You know what I mean? Just to see that shit happen, like, because we got a lot of people who die. Hold on, oh, that's the same one. My bad. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Ah, shit. I ain't know about that. I ain't know about that one. Ain't nothing about that one. Hold on. Hold up. How long have we been up here for? Okay, we've been up here 40 minutes. Better get off this shit. Something I wanted to do. Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. Somebody else left another comment, I think. Let's see. But yeah, I thank everybody for being up here, man. It was just just talking about Kobe, man. Not celebrating, but like, it's been a year now since this happened. I was at work when this shit happened, so it was just sad and shit. It was sad as a motherfucking, man. But just to see him. Hold up. Let me see who we got up here. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that. You said, hold up. You said you think he's still alive? Hold up. Shit, he might be. You never know. People do fake their death. Well, that Kobe Bryant shit ain't fake because he had his daughter up there. He's not gonna let his daughter miss a whole year and she was playing ball and doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know that's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Hold on, let me type this shit real quick. Like I said, I got up here a little bit too early, man. Nobody's basically a lot of people at work. Maybe they watch the playback. I don't know. Maybe not. But it's up here just showing the love, man. Showing love to Kobe, man. Because, like I said, we should have gave him his flowers when he was here, man. You know what I'm saying? Should have been good on that shit. But we just got to just keep on continue. Hey, so you back, my mom calling, man. She gonna have to wait. You know how your mom be calling you for shit? Like, my mom only call me when she needs something. I love my mom, but she only call me when she needs something. That's like, she need to borrow my car. She need me to change. Like today, I know she called me to change her locks and shit. Her landlord trying to go in her house without her permission. So that's what she called me for. I'll do it later. There's a lot of shit I gotta do today, man. Got a lot of shit. I know she called me for that shit. Sometimes I don't understand parents. I love my mom to death. My mom raised 3 beautiful kids, but they only call you sometimes when they need something. They don't call you to see how you doing, see if everything good with you. And I'd be like, I don't be mad about that shit, but I'd be like, damn, you only call me when you need something. But that's your mom, so I mean, she raised you. If my mom didn't raise me and just didn't do shit, I think a different thing. You know what I'm saying? But love my mom to death, man. She raised 3 kids by herself, no dad, no vow, no child support, no nothing. She didn't take none of the daddies to court like these females be doing. And don't get me wrong, she should have. We ain't never struggled, but just to have her have money in her pocket, you know what I mean? My mom had to work 2 jobs support us by herself. Pay the rent by herself, UI bill by herself, cable bill by herself, and buy us what we wanted. So it was crazy. That's why I started working when I turned 14. I wanted to have my own money. I didn't want to be asking my mom for money and shit. When I hit 14, I just been getting that money, and I ain't stopped since. And I'm still grinding. You know what I mean? I got goals I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open up my own sneaker store. I want to open up my barber shop. So I got a lot of shit I'm trying to do. And the next 10 years, I'm trying to get this shit done. I want to be relaxing. I don't want to be working two jobs no more. I want to be working one and have my business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on right now. And just like I said, you don't let nobody stop you. You see Kobe, when he was sitting on that bench, he said to himself, I'm not going to keep on sitting on this bench. You know what I mean? Scoring 12, 15 points a game. I'm about to take this shit to the next level. And that's what he did. You know? And I know people going to say Kobe was a snitch for snitching on Shaq, for Shaq cheating on his wife. Kobe was dead wrong for that. But when you mad sometimes stuff happens, you know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it. You know, him and Shaq was enemies for a minute, but Shaq gotta respect his game. Shaq respect this game more than Penny, I think. Because Shaq was jealous of Penny. Penny got the big contract. They were saying the Penny Hardaway, it was his team at Orlando. Orlando had a good team. If they would have stayed together and Shaq didn't leave and go to the Lakers, they would have been in the 3rd round with the New York, the fucking Chicago Bulls, my team, and shit like that. But Shaq felt it like, okay, if you think this Penny Hardaway team, I'm leaving. And you see Shaq did an interview with them before with Penny, and he kind of regret leaving. You can't get jealous. The team is not your team. Okay, you play on a team, but it's not your team. You don't own that NBA team. I mean, you could be a captain, have your say so, but you don't own the fucking team. It's just simple as that. You don't own that shit. Because wherever they want to trade you, they're going to trade you. Don't matter. Shaq was a free agent. He just left. But I'm saying, if they want to trade your ass, you're gone. You do not own the team. So I don't know why all these NBA players are, oh, it's my team, it's my team. It's not your fucking team. You just play on a team. It's not your team. So stop saying it's your team. It's not your team. It's not. See, Kobe, he had a lot of input into the Lakers. And Kobe retired, he still had input. He got the GM was his agent. He got him hired there, and he actually did a good job. They won the championship. Kobe was right. He was a good motherfucking guy for the job. Everybody was kind of mad when he got the job, but everybody quiet now because they won the championship the first year. I would love to see them win that championship. Kobe going crazy and shit. I could see him now. Because Kobe was nothing but a Laker, man. He was nothing but a Laker. We couldn't see Kobe playing on a different team. Hell no. I couldn't see Kobe playing for no Chicago Bulls or playing for the New York Knicks or playing for a different team. We look at Kobe different. Man. But listen, man, I'm about to get off this shit, man. I want to celebrate this to Kobe and Gigi and the rest of all the people on the plane crash. I don't want anybody to think, oh, you just talk about Kobe and Gigi. You're not talking about the rest of the people who died. Because they important too. You know what I'm saying? I just wish, they didn't get on that plane, man. You know what I mean? But we like I said, we had no judge of that, man. We had nothing of that. When you live in LA, you got to deal with all that traffic. It's like being in New York. So Kobe, I think, will live an hour away from whatever his place was at. It's just sad to see this shit happen, man. But we all celebrating Kobe today. We got to keep on celebrating Kobe. It was only 1 year. We got to celebrate Kobe every year, every day. You know what I'm saying? Just to show our love. You can't just celebrate somebody. I mean, once a year is good, but I mean, you got to celebrate the man. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot for the NBA, changed the NBA, made the NBA better, did a lot of shit after Jordan retired, made the NBA more greater, made us want to play basketball and be great. Kobe got on the court and wanted you to be great. If you didn't like Kobe, you had to respect Kobe. The boy came out there and put it all on the floor. And that's just that. You know what I mean? When Jordan retired, I watched Kobe. I wasn't a Laker fan. I always a Chicago Bulls fan. But I watched Kobe ever since Jordan retired. When 98 came, when Kobe was going sick and made it on the All-Star team, when the Lakers had 4 players made it to the All-Star team. And that Laker team was good. They got knocked out by the Jazz. But that team was good. They had Nick Van Exel. They had Eddie Jones, Kobe Bryant, Shaq. All them good players. So they just couldn't win. You know what I mean? They wasn't a little bit older. It took them another 2 more years to win, but they did it. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, man, salute to everybody who watched the playback. If you watched the playback, that's good. Subscribe to the channel. Let you know all about the kicks. Put a like on the button. Share this to your friends and family, man. Be out of here. Hold on. Hold up. We got my man. Yo. You want to join on the live real quick? Because I'm about to get off this shit. Let me know if you want to get up here. Hit me with a yes or hit me with a no. Because I'm about to get off. I'm about to put the link in the description if you want to get up here real quick and talk about some Kobe. I'm about to put it in there right now. So if you want to get up here, Playboy, let me know. Hit me with a yes or no, because I'm about to get off. If you is, I'm going to stay up here for a couple more minutes. We could talk this shit out. So here we go in the chat. If you want to get up here, hit me with a yes or no, Playboy. King Kicks 178. Man, y'all subscribe to his channel, man. King Kicks got the fucking, him and his wife got a podcast going on, and he got a sneaker joint. Go on his Instagram and click that link, and I got you, Playboy. Good looking. Get that money. That's my boy King Kicks, man. Anyway, man, I'm about to get off this shit. I thought King Kicks was gonna get up here. He working, getting that money. Like I said, support his live, him and his wife. They got a live going on. Check that out. That shit popping. And he got his little sneaker channel. Check it out, King Kicks, man. Check that shit out, man. He doing big things out here. And he's speaking the truth, man. You gotta have them real niggas on the show. He's a real dude. Might do a live later on, so maybe we could get King Kicks up there later on. He a funny dude, man. He's a comedian. He's a legend in the game. Skinny gang for life. About to get off this shit, man. Salute to everybody. I'm out of here. We're gonna try to do another live later on, man. I got another live I need to talk about. We're gonna try to get King Kicks up there. Hit him up later on. See you want to get on the show. And we out of here, man. Peace out, everybody. Salute. Rest in peace, Kobe and Gigi. We just here talking about them, man, and showing them love, man. Rest in peace, man. And drink a little bit for Kobe, man. Drink a little Henny for Kobe, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Kobe used to drink or not, but we drinking for him today. We out here. Peace. One love.